Avanti covers 12 countries and 100 cities in Latin America. In addition, we have a wide array of experiences from jungle lodges to expedition cruise ships. Let me show you Avanti's Latin America.
Avanti's South America is a world of contrasts. Amazing topography, the snow-capped Andes, arid deserts, the lush rainforest of the Amazon, spectacular waterfalls, glacial Patagonia, unique plant life and animal species, the remnants of the ancient Inca civilization, and colonial periods coupled with bustling world-class cities. Let's start right at the center of things, the equator, where Ecuador offers many options for the Avanti independent traveler. From U.S. gateways, fly to the capital of Quito, an elevation of 9,350 feet. Quito holds treasures in abundance. Visit Compañía de Jesús Cathedral and La Capilla del Hombre, a truly unique museum featuring the works of the artist Osvaldo Guaysamín, and sample the local ceviche, a staple of the Ecuadorian cuisine. From Quito, take Tren Crucero, a 3-day rail journey descending on a spectacular winding experience through the Andes to Guayaquil on the Pacific coast. Stop along the way at Urbino and San Antonio for local crafts and tastes. Arriving in Guayaquil, this riverside tropical city is filled with vestiges of the colonial era, and the Anthropological Museum houses an amazing collection of pre-Columbian artifacts. Little more than 2 hours to the west of the Ecuadorian coast sit the Galapagos Islands, where evolutionary time has stood still and isolation has preserved some of the rarest species on the planet. Blue-footed boobies, one-of-a-kind iguanas, giant turtles, and sea lions coat the beaches, all now protected. Avanti offers 3 to 7 night cruises to the Galapagos, a line item on everyone's bucket list, and a wonderful family travel experience. To the south lies Peru, Lima with its rich colonial history dating back to the era of conquistadores and Spanish rule. Visit Plaza Mayor, the birthplace of the city and home to some of the most must-see architecture of the period. Tour the Cathedral of Lima, the archbishops and government palaces. Peru is the recognized culinary capital of South America, and its cuisine is a diverse mix of indigenous, colonial, and immigrant influences. Sample pachamancha, a dish featuring various meats and vegetables cooked underground on heated stones. Sip a pisco sour, the national cocktail at one of the cafes, or savor a churro from a street vendor. To the east lie the Andes and Cusco. At an elevation of over 11,000 feet, it's a gateway to Machu Picchu. Explore Sacsayhuaman, a fortress of immense stones cut and fitted together without mortar. Morai agricultural terraces that resemble a Greek amphitheater. Colonial Cusco with its cathedral that took over a century to construct. Or take a llama trek to a weaving community to experience the local culture. Avanti offers a wide variety of 3 to 5-star hotel options in Cusco. From Cusco, Machu Picchu is reachable by a number of rail options, all offering spectacular vistas. The famous Hiram Bingham provides a luxurious experience and is classified as one of the great train rides of the world. Less expensive, yet no less spectacular alternatives are available, and Avanti, known for its expertise in rail travel, has them all. For the more adventurous Avanti traveler, multi-day treks to Machu Picchu via the renowned Inca Trail are available as well. However you choose to arrive, Machu Picchu is a marvel, at once a mystery, some say potentially even spiritual, and an architectural phenomenon, but always an experience of a lifetime. Visit the Amazonas region and stay in rustic lodges in the center of the natural wonderland and cruise the Amazon in a riverboat to connect with locals in their native environment. To the southeast, Avanti's Bolivia also presents great contrast. La Paz, the capital city, rests in a canyon at an elevation of 13,000 feet in the Andes and is the gateway to the country. La Paz boasts interesting markets and peñas, places to listen to Andean folk music and view traditional dance. Bolivia's treasure, Lake Titicaca, is the world's highest navigable lake. On the southern part of the lake sits the Isla del Sol, with over 80 ruins of the Inca period. Visit the Tuanku Ruins, a vestige of one of the earliest civilizations in the Americas, estimated at over 27 centuries old. Bolivia's salt flats of Uyuni and Coipasa are the largest in the world. Experience the salt flats in a deluxe Airstream camper, complete with everything you need to enjoy the beauty and solitude. A truly matchless Avanti highlight. To the southwest lies Chile, a 3,000-mile-long strip of land bordered by the Pacific on the west and the Andes on the east. Chile boasts the distinction of containing both the wettest and the driest places on the face of the earth. In the north, visit the Atacama Desert, float in the salt lake outside of San Pedro de Atacama. The Moon Valley in Los Flamencos National Reserve is a moon-like depression with unusual rock formations. Avanti offers numerous exciting excursions to tour this unique Chilean region. To the south, Santiago, the capital, is a cosmopolitan city with chic shops, cafes, great restaurants, and local markets where brightly colored local handicrafts are abundant. View the city from on high at Cerro San Cristobal, the largest green space in the city. Within an hour's drive from Santiago are some of the best wine-producing regions of Chile. The Casablanca Valley to the northwest produces excellent Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay, and the Maipo region produces Carmener from a once-thought extinct grape that may trace its roots back to ancient Rome. Avanti has great tasting options to sample some of these world-class wines. Valparaiso, to the northwest of Santiago, is the country's most important seaport, and the city plays host to a wide array of nightlife, activities, and great seafood possibilities. Be sure and ride one of the funicular railways to take in breathtaking views of the bay and city below. To the south, fly to Puerto Montt, one of the gateways to the Patagonia region, where spectacular fjords run the remaining length of the country. Take an inside passage cruise and get up close and personal to one of the floating bergs fed by high Andean glaciers as they calve into the sea below. The aqua colors are surreal. Further south, Punta Arenas, at the tip of the Strait of Magellan, is the jumping-off point for cruises throughout southern Patagonia. Avanti offers multi-day cruise choices. Visit Seno Otway, the penguin colony, or Rey Jorge National Sea Park for whale watching. Only a 2-hour drive from Puerto Natales is a visit to the famed Torres del Paine National Park, where spectacular scenery envelops you in every direction. Argentine Patagonia to the east is divided by the Andes from Chile. Traveling north along the legendary Route 40 highway from El Calafate, gaze upon Mount Fitzroy and enter Los Glaciares National Park to view the Perito Moreno Glacier. Ringed by the Andes, Bariloche sits on the shore of Lake Nahuel Huapi and is a simply gorgeous spot for a stopover on the Argentine Lake District. From here, travel to Mendoza, the heart of Argentine wine country, famed for its Malbecs and red blends. Avanti offers unique tasting options in the Mendoza region. Buenos Aires, probably the most cosmopolitan city in South America, sits on the mouth of the Rio de la Plata as it empties into the Atlantic. Visit Casa Rosada, the balconied presidential palace, site of Evita Perón's farewell speech, made famous in song by Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber's Evita. Experience the tango, the national passion. Enjoy the world-class beef dishes prepared from the Pampas cattle. A shopping mecca, especially for leather goods, Buenos Aires, home port to many great cruises, is also a great city to add a pre- or post-adventure. Uruguay, on the northern shore of the Rio de la Plata, is a great spot for an excursion when in Buenos Aires. Explore the vibrant city of Montevideo, filled with nightlife and history. Visit the Mercado and taste the asado. discover Colonia del Sacramento, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with cobblestone streets and colonial architecture. Punta del Este and Jose Ignacio are beautiful beach towns with great cuisine and trendy accommodations. Sample a chivito, a traditional sandwich with sliced steak, ham, cheese, eggs, and mayonnaise, or a pascualina, a savory pie filled with spinach. Take an unusual photo of the artist Irazábal's monster-sized sculpture hand that protrudes from the sand at Playa Brava. In the north of Argentina, on the border with Brazil, sits Iguazu Falls, presenting one of the top iconic and awe-inspiring sights in South America. Iguazu offers very different perspectives depending which country it's viewed from. Avanti has great hotel selections on both sides of this natural wonder. These magnificent falls are a stunning 1.8 miles wide and twice the height of Niagara Falls. Brazil is the largest country on the South American continent. Brazil, like Chile, is a land of contrast. From Iguazu, head northeast to iconic Rio de Janeiro. Rio vibrates to its own distinct Latin beat. Carnival, each February, is a party not to be missed, but Rio sways any time of the year. Stroll Ipanema Beach, ride the cable car to the top of Sugarloaf, or view the entire city from the statue of Christ the Redeemer perched high above the bay below. Buzios, a short drive from Rio, is a charming beach town with cobblestone streets, art galleries, and fine restaurants. North, along the coast, lie the tropical white sandy beaches of the northeast. Salvador, the former capital of Brazil, has a strong Portuguese colonial influence, with an infamous past relating to the slave trade in the 16th and 17th centuries. Today, many African Americans are traveling to the city to retrace their roots and ancestry. Over 80% of the Amazon region resides within Brazil. Manaus is the gateway to the Brazilian Amazon, and Avanti offers 2 to 7 night cruises, complete with meals, entertainment, and one-of-a-kind sights. The Amazon is a nature lover's paradise with over 700 species of trees, including the giant kapok, which grows to over 200 feet, and orchids and bromeliads are in abundance. Howler and a wide variety of other monkey species, scarlet macaws, red-billed toucans, the harpy eagle, and pink dolphin all uniquely inhabit the Brazilian Amazon. Colombia to the northeast is our next stop. In Cartagena, explore one of the most beautiful cities in the Americas with its abundant colonial architecture. Enjoy a home-hosted dinner or a rum and chocolate tasting, or learn the sensual rhythm of the salsa with Avanti's Crazy Salsa Tour. Medellin, known as the City of Eternal Spring for its temperate climate and home to the artist of Fernando Botero, whose sculptures grace the city's Botero Plaza. Only an hour flight from the capital of Bogotá lie the fertile coffee-growing regions. Colombia is the coffee capital of South America, and Colombians live and breathe coffee, so multiple tastings are essential to any visit. In this video, we've only just scratched the surface. We've visited some of the iconic vistas of South America: Machu Picchu, Patagonia, Iguazu, Rio, and the mighty Amazon. We've explored the ancient Incan and colonial civilizations, whet our appetites with the varied cuisine of the continent, and had a glimpse of its rare flora and fauna. Avanti's long experience in the region allows us to customize just the right independent vacation to create memories that last a lifetime. Welcome to Avanti South America.